Good morning. It's Monday morning. It's overcast again. That seems to be a common refrain for us. But welcome to week 8. This is it. This is the final stretch of Nonprofit 301. And we got a really abbreviated week. Your week this week ends on Thursday. So the stuff that you've got to get done this week, you've got to get it done really quickly. So here's what we got. I want you to read chapter 12 in the Solomon text. In this last chapter, brief, I'm not going to say short, but easy reading. It's on trends and challenges. So these are trends that we see developing in the nonprofit sector and challenges that we know we're going to have moving forward. I want you to do a last and eighth reading journal. And then the big deliverable is the course paper. Again, I hope you have heeded my suggestions and sagely advice about getting on top of the topic and getting the paper going so that you're not pushed for time and try to pull an all-nighter or whatever, sitting down, try to compose it at the keyboard. So, your paper, you got to pick at least one topic that we've covered in the course out of the chapters in the Solomon text that you've seen on the videos. It's an independent research project, a paper. You have to cite 3 different sources. Preferably, these are peer-reviewed, so research journal articles that you could find in the library. What I might suggest to you, if you know about Google Scholar, Google Scholar is a really nice academic search tool. The way you get into it, just go to any internet browser and type in Google Scholar. It'll take you right to the link. You just follow that URL, and then you type in keywords, and then it'll show you all types of research activities, articles, monographs, reports, those types of things. So you got to use at least 3. I'd like the paper to be somewhere between 5 to 7 pages, double spaced, and I would prefer that you follow APA style. Now, if you're more comfortable with the MLA style manual or Moravian or Chicago, whatever, I'm fine with that, but you can't mix. You can't put in APA and MLA and Moravian and all that stuff together. You pick one, stick with it. Content is huge. Yes, the context, the style is going to be important. That'll be part of the grade, but it's the content. I'm interested in the stuff, not necessarily the fluff. Lastly, but certainly not least, I hope you took time to read the syllabus. One of the activities I've suggested that you do this final week is to volunteer a couple of hours at a local nonprofit. My guess is that some of you, surely not all of you, but some of you have no experience with a nonprofit organization other than the interview you did for the class. Volunteering for nonprofits is an incredibly important responsibility, opportunity, and it's what makes philanthropy unique. These are people giving of their talents, their skills, their time, sometimes their money, to help forward a nonprofit. It is certainly not a requirement. I'm not going to follow up on this, but I'm going to tell you. If you've never volunteered at a nonprofit organization, you cannot appreciate the incredible, intense, deep reward that comes from selfless service for a nonprofit organization. I sit on a number of nonprofit boards. Over my career, I've volunteered dozens of nonprofit organizations. My wife and I volunteer regularly every Friday afternoon. We go to James Hendricks Elementary School here just outside of Bowling Springs and volunteer at that elementary school. And then I'm on the board of, I think I mentioned that to you already, of a couple nonprofits here. Volunteering is important. It's something that I would hope that you would do as a lifelong commitment. But let me cut to the quick. I hope this course has meant something to you. I've really enjoyed teaching it. I've enjoyed getting to know you virtually. Appreciated the effort that you've put into it. I know I gave you a lot of stuff to do in a short period of time, and the vast majority of rose to the occasion and did an incredible job. And my hope is that many of you, if not most of you, would take additional nonprofit courses in leadership and fundraising and social entrepreneurship, and maybe even think about minoring in nonprofits, because the nonprofit world needs you. There are ample jobs, great opportunity, upward mobility, opportunities for travel, and very personally enriching. let me just cut to this. If you got any questions, concerns, please let me know. The one thing I can't do this week is to give you an extension on the paper. The semester ends Thursday. I got to have the stuff in because I got to start posting the grades, because the next second half of the semester, the second abbreviated course begins Monday. So I'm looking forward to your papers, and hopefully our paths will cross again.